Hi, my name's Caroline, and I'm the Travel and Lifestyle Editor at Empl. And today, I'm going to talk to you about tone and why it's important for content marketing. So let's get started. First of all, what is tone? Your writing tone's a bit like the tone of your voice. You can vary it according to what you're saying and who you're saying it to. In a writing context, your tone is dictated by the types of words you use, sentence length and structure, whether you write it in the first person or the third person, and how you convey ideas, amongst other things. For example, if you're writing in a professional business-like tone, you might write a sentence like this. For the past 10 years, businesses throughout Europe have witnessed a massive surge in growth due to a combination of economic factors such as X, Y, and Z. If you were trying to convey the same idea, but in an informal, chatty tone, you might write it like this. Businesses in Europe have enjoyed the kind of boom that entrepreneurs everywhere dream of, and they've got X, Y, and Z to thank for it. So, on to the next slide. Why tone is important in content marketing. Content marketing is all about attracting visitors, i.e. the types of people that a business wants to target, to a website and blog, and then educating, entertaining, and delighting them with the content there. The idea is to keep luring them back with amazing content so that eventually they'll turn into loyal customers. Content marketing also relies on the creation of personas in order to create content that is highly targeted and highly relevant to a business's dream customers. If you're on the hunt for the latest mobile phone, for example, and come across a website that sells them, go on to read their blog and it's written in a technical, undecipherable tone filled with long words and jargon, you're probably not going to bother reading on or coming back to the site. Unless perhaps you're a techie and therefore you might love that. And if you were a lawyer searching for a document management system, you might not take a product seriously if their blog was written in an unprofessional tone. If your tone isn't adjusted for the people you're targeting, the content won't resonate with them and they probably won't return to the website you're writing for. If the tone is just right, they'll feel as if they're being spoken to on a personal level and will come back for more, hopefully. So, what defines a client's tone? As a content marketing copywriter, you'll probably be writing across a variety of clients, all with unique target audiences, unique brands, businesses, and products. Each one of these clients will require their own tone, and you'll have to become proficient at bouncing between writing in different tones, often on the same day. You'll need to get used to switching between different frames of mind so that you can successfully convey the right tone for each client. The client's brand plays a huge part in the tone you use, how the client wants to be perceived, and also their overall marketing messages. Are they business-like and formal, or do they want to be seen as innovative and creative? The persona you're targeting with a specific blog will also affect the tone. For example, are you writing a blog for a stay-at-home mother or an executive in a management position? If you're unsure about personas and want to find out more, then check out Darren's persona training session. So, tips for getting tone right. First of all, it's super important to get to know your client and also their product. So make sure you've read their website and any product guides they might have released inside out, and then you know the product inside out. It's also really helpful to maintain regular communication with your client, either face-to-face or through regular Skype calls. After all, you're writing as them, so try and really get to know how they tick. Next, keep up with industry news so that you've got a good context for your writing. You can also read competitors' blogs to see what they do right and to also see the areas they are not doing so right. And lastly, practice. The longer and the more you write for a client, the easier it is to slip back into writing with the right tone. While it might be hard to get tone right in the beginning, it gets easier the longer you write for a specific client. So lastly, we've come to the task. This is going to be a tone writing exercise. I've chosen a passage from a novel by Kurt Vonnegut called Slaughterhouse-Five, set in World War II. And I'd like you to read the passage several times and then have a go at writing the next paragraph. It doesn't matter if the paragraph's completely different to how it is in the book, in case you've read the book. This is just practice for writing in a specific tone and style. So to get your exercise, just fill in the form below and you'll be sent the task, and then complete the task. And then you are ready to move on to your next training video. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have found these slides useful.